Hey everybody, this is Sean here, and I'm gonna do in things to do a new kind of thing. I apologise for the video quality first of all, but can't be helping with that right now. What I'm doing is I'm gonna show you how to do some more creative stuff in Terraria, and right here I'm showing you a list of things that I'm using to build what I'm doing right now. I'm starting off. It's gonna be kind of like what the Americans would call a castle, I guess. It's not a huge thing, but it's going to be kind of big. I mean, big by house standards. But anyway, I'm gonna have like a stairway thing because you can just walk up there. And for this, I'm using ebon stone brick because I quite like it. I've also got boreal wood platforms. I changed this around in a second because I'm trying to have like that bit underneath, sort of where the stairs are, would be where I put like treasure chests, just so I can store things out of the way. But then I decided to. You'll see in a minute. I changed. And also, apology for the lighting. I will put torches in before next time, but decided to change things a bit. Is that where the platform is now? Is where the entrance would be, the door and stuff. And the two things floating around are just kind of minions, so don't worry about them. They're just there for if any enemies spawn. So yeah, basically what I'm doing, I've pre-flattened the ground, got rid of everything. It's going to be roughly going around to there, and then I'm going to have there's an underground bit there. So I only need the one door, main door, and then that's where you'd come out. Going to try and work out doing that down the line. But yes, I'm using Evanstone brick as I said for the main thing, and I'm using a few mods. I will say what the mods are as well in the description, but they are the Thorium mod, Tremors mod, Reduce Grinding, which is more for the actual game itself, and then also this thing here called the cheat sheet at the bottom. Now that is imperative for the more creative mode stuff I'm doing. You can change the spawn rate of enemies. I think at the minute it's down to 0.25, so a quarter of the normal spawn rate. You can have it up to 30 times if you want it to just be mental. So yeah, this is what I'm doing using the snow brick wall. I believe I also have, I want to say silver brick. I can't fully remember, but yeah. And then those stars there you see are more things I've got just to protect me. But yeah, I say this is just a start, and in future ones, it's a short one here. In future ones, I will run them at sort of it's not quite time lapse, it's just sort of sped up, just to go through, and I'll be talking over as well what I'm doing. But as I said here, I kind of thought, well, there's no point in having that there because I'm going to be putting a door there. So I'm going to get rid of that there. As I say, obviously, if it isn't obvious by now, I'm talking over video I've done. It was just easier because this way I can tell you what I've done and I can talk with more knowledge about it. So yeah, putting the ebon stone brick back, ebon or ebon, whichever you know. I know people that pronounce boreal as boreal or stuff like that. So I just thought if I make it too thick, like 2 blocks thick, it's a lot easier. Whatever bit, and I'm gonna do an entrance with sort of just up to here, and then I'm gonna do like towers and things like that, and it's gonna look pretty cool when it's done. But obviously you can see why I need to do future episodes of this in like a time lapse. And a cool thing you can do as well, if you don't already know with Terraria, you can use your hammer. I gave myself a glorified jackhammer, and you can change the directions. You can make it flat, and you can change which way round the diagonal goes. I wanted it that way because I wanted to give it the look of a crenellation without actually being a crenellation. And then obviously this is where my door will be going when I get to it. I will need to put a crenellation. I've just realised at the bottom there to make the sort of slope into the door better. And then I've given myself quite high ceilings just because, again, it's supposed to be like a kind of old castle type thing and, high ceilings. And I'm going to decorate the crap out of it and it's going to look really cool. And also I'm going to try and put, I can't remember how many NPCs there are, but I'm going to kind of give them all different rooms so I can have every NPC join. Including cheating my way to having a mushroom biome sort of at the back of where the castle will be, so I can have the mushroom guy move in there. But yeah, I say there's not much in this one to start off with. because it is just a start, and because to truly do a full sort of thing, I'll need like an hour of recording it, and then I can speed up. Also, I had some problems. I'm in a UFO mount because when I was on foot on ground level, the game just for whatever reason didn't like it. It just stuttered horrifically. So I'm in my UFO mount, which makes things a bit tricky because I need to have things taller when I'm building them, and that can be frustrating. But it's just it for some reason it worked smoothly there, even when I was at ground level or underground level, but not when I was on foot. So as I say, and also it gives a little bit of light. As I say, I apologise for the lack of light, but there we go. Um, yeah, so this is what I'm doing up to now. I will be doing another one of these soon, but in a week. Until then, the schedule is down below. All of our links are down below. Do check them all out. The links to the mods will be there as well. As always, I've been Sean. Thank you. Goodbye and good night.